That's what I thought.
There you go. Right on me.
Okay. Okay. Today I will be informing you about how anxiety affects everyday life. Anxiety is something a lot of people experience, but not everyone realizes how much it can impact daily routines, mental health, physical health, and relationships. This topic is important to me because anxiety is very common and many people, including myself, experience it. Anxiety is something that many people experience, not just one specific group. While everyone feels anxious, sometimes for some people, anxiety affects their everyday life in serious ways. Understanding anxiety is important because it helps us be more patient and supportive towards others. When we understand what someone with anxiety is going through, we're less likely to judge them and more likely to help. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, you have to go to the graph. The graph shows how common anxiety is across different groups of people. It helps us see that anxiety isn't rare and doesn't only affect one type of person. The graph shows that a large percentage of people report symptoms of anxiety, especially younger adults and students. This makes sense because school stress, social pressure, and uncertainty about the future can increase anxiety. Overall, this graph shows that anxiety is very common and affects many people in everyday life, which is why it's important to understand and talk about it. Now you may ask, what exactly is anxiety? Anxiety is an overwhelming feeling of worry or fear. Everyone feels anxious at some point, like before a test or an important event. However, anxiety disorders are more intense and last longer for people. These feelings don't go away easily and can interfere with daily life, even when there isn't an obvious reason to feel anxious. According to the National Institute of Mental Health, there are many different causes of anxiety. Some common ones include school stress, work pressure, and uncomfortable social situations. Life changes, family problems, and financial stress can also cause anxiety. Often anxiety isn't caused by just one thing, but many stresses built up over time. Anxiety has a big impact on mental health. People with anxiety often have trouble concentrating because their mind is filled with constant worry. They may feel overwhelmed or experience racing thoughts that are hard to control. This can make it difficult to focus in school or at work, which can increase stress even more. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Symptoms of Anxiety and Depression Among Adults article, anxiety doesn't just affect the mind, it also affects the body. Some common physical symptoms include headaches, stomach issues, fatigue, and trouble sleeping. In more serious situations, people may experience shortness of breath, racing heart. These physical symptoms can make anxiety feel even more frightening. Anxiety can also affect social life and relationships. People with anxiety may avoid social situations because they fear being judged or embarrassed. Anxiety can make it difficult to maintain friendships or romantic relationships. Over time, this can lead to feeling isolated or alone, which can make anxiety worse. The good news is that anxiety can be managed. Different strategies work for different people. Some people find relief through deep breathing exercises, relaxation techniques, or taking breaks when they feel overwhelmed. Prioritizing sleep and self-care can also make a big difference. Coping strategies are important because they help people regain control during anxious moments. Simple habits like exercise, mindfulness, or creating a routine can also help reduce anxiety. Even small changes can make everyday life feel more manageable for somebody with anxiety. Getting support is another important part of managing anxiety. Talking to friends or family can help people feel less alone. Counseling or therapy can provide tools to cope with anxiety, and in some cases, professional help or medication may be needed. Asking for help is not a weakness, but it is a healthy step. In conclusion, anxiety affects mental, physical, and social life, and many people experience it every day. Today I explained what anxiety is, the symptoms, how it affects everyday life, and ways people can manage it. By understanding anxiety, we can become more supportive of ourselves and others who experience it.
Very good.
Lord.
Does anybody feel that way?